I was talking about how Hitler was right yesterday.
Wait, whoa, what?
Yeah,
Well, there's a topic for you.
yeah. Literally, me and Byron were just joking around and being like, "Yeah, you know who wasn't a bad people? Nazis, the Third Reich. There's some pretty good
Mm.
people. They
Were you
gave
talking
the
about starting a fourth Reich?
no, but I was just saying how they gave Jews a camp. That was pretty nice of them. The whole camp to themselves, hot showers.
Oh, Lord. Y'all need Jesus.
Maybe.
Where are my glasses? Oh, I'm wearing my glasses. Ha! I'm funny. So you're gonna stream your, what is it called, Elden Ring?
No, right now I decided to do um, the game I was playing last night.
Hmm. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's,
So what game is it?
it's called Disco Elysium.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that. Is it fun?
It's funny.
It's funny. Is it just mayhem?
Huh?
Gosh
What?
darn it. Is it just mayhem? Like the game?
Mayhem?
Yeah, like is it like just like one of those things where it's just like how would I describe it? Like they intended it to be like serious, but it just ended up being funny because of how dumb it is.
It's not really serious. Well, I mean the art is it's like uh it messes with your mind.
Oh, cool. Trippy game, love it. Ugh. Oh, I guess I can play Minecraft. Minecraft.
There is nothing.
Oh, dude.
Only warm primordial
I'm
blackness.
so tired.
Your conscious ferments in it. No
Why?
larger than a single
I'm
grain
just
of
tired.
gold.
That's all.
You don't have to do
I've been in
anything
pain and like my
anymore.
body just fighting off the pain just makes me exhausted. The pain medicine that the doctor told me to take isn't even working.
Never, ever.
So, I've been taking those gummies that I told you about, so those have been kind of been helping, but it's more of a distraction than anything, to be honest. It's not like I can constantly take those, you know?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother.
I'm trying to think of
Nothing
things. What are some common things you
nothing
go to the grocery store
upon
for?
nothing.
Food.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to make a list and I can't think of anything. But it's like, I'll think of it when I need it, you know what I mean?
No, just go and just look at stuff.
I guess. Oh, milk. There we go. I need milk.
I know you do, baby.
I'm trying to think
I
of
know.
other stuff. But yeah, cause dude, the food shortages is getting so bad. Like they're even like the United Nations have even started talking about like nationwide food rationing for everyone in the UN. So, yeah.
All right.
So I thought that was
Nothing
interesting.
down to fuck all, brother.
But you know, cow. Kill the cow.
Great choice.
What gives you more food, you
It has
think,
always
in
been
this
like
game,
this,
in
and
Minecraft?
it
Cows or
always
chickens?
will.
Like how? Which one do you think fills your meter more?
Same.
Sam?
Gotcha.
The song of death is
Where are all my
sweet
tools?
and
Oh, there
endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the soul, glow corrupted man meet around you. Like a
Dig a
fly to
tunnel,
the
dig
ointment,
a
your
tunnel.
conscience sticks to it. The linden-headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting.
You can take it. You're a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth.
I built my
I
house
know
in the
it.
worst spot, dude.
An ungodly headache.
Oh, you ever do that on Minecraft?
What?
Build your house in like the worst spot.
No, I never do.
Oh, well, yeah, because you usually build like the hobbit holes. Ooh, carrots. All the
A
carrots.
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your...
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carry. You hear a jingle. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
This is a very incomplete dock that they built here. What the heck? Villagers are weird. Who just builds an incomplete dock? Like, come on. Oh.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet
Those are
off.
day to day.
Was
Good,
this
how about
not
you?
the same Elo that
It's
fans
alright.
empires
It's
and
not
lays
the
waste
best,
to
not the
cities?
worst. But
Virile, uncaring
something.
towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot
it's just,
water sprays
I
from
don't
the
know. I
faucet's
woke up
base,
and I did not want to
steam
wake up
covers
this,
the
like,
mirror.
as early as I did.
You cannot see yourself, just the vague
I was
impression
very
of your
mad
head.
at myself for how early I woke up. And honestly, I only woke up because of how hot it got in my house. And I'm just like, man, did not want to be up this early.
Suddenly,
But
you
life,
realize
you know.
you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. A bolt. You clearly
don't
have not
have
thought this
sticks.
through. You won't like
Heck.
what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You are correct. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there? The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You reach out to grab the You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so... Cop suffered final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to...
What?
What?
And died.
How? Chicken.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. What a fine web of scarring covers, more likely a projectile than a held object. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. You hear it. This fan has two chains. The blades come squeaking to a halt. You swoop. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The windows, the morning light hurts your eyes. A mirror, hot water, sudden, really, as you abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. Behold, you have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Please stop. Oh my, what does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You are correct.
officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties. There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Yeah?
Those words tell me something else. Feel like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
It's 51. Yeah? Glad to have been of assistance.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It once smokes. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker. Especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
So ridiculous.
You die again?
No, this game's
The
ridiculous.
door is closed.
Oh.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Utterly. And it needs through a PA system by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You, as you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah,
If an
I'm
assault
just
were launched on
tired.
this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the
Sleep
whole
then.
world descended upon you, this
Huh?
man
Oh,
would
yeah,
go
no, that's
himself
not gonna happen.
death's way to save you. You are sure of this.
I gotta stay up,
Why?
so I shall stay
Why?
up. Just to reset my clock, to be honest.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for... This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. After you, of it.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your path. Hello.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to? I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Of course, dear. Good.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What? What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need there.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective, I have everything. You? The body was behind the building, right? How do we get there?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
See that door there? Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key. Just go through that hole and you'll be in the courtyard.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Oh, please work.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned
No!
and given him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
not like it's going too well over there.
I was trying to run away without paying my bill, and I turned around to flip the dude off, and I'm about to fall into the granny.
Oh my god.
Wheelchair's right
That
behind
sounds...
me.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Watch out!
Oh my god.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon. Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the... I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
The chair took the brunt of it.
Are you sure, man?
Yes.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Oh my gosh. So, because I did all that, I still got away with it because he's like, alright, well, I guess I'll put the drinks on your tab even though you almost killed the old lady.
Oh my god. You almost
Uh,
killed the old lady, the poor thing.
well, I hit her chair. The chair took the brunt of it.
Oh.
I'm
It's
gonna
still
say thank
funny
you for
though.
your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet.
Thank you
used
for your
to owe me 100
cooperation.
real.
I
If
appreciate
you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's
That's
sake,
funny.
watch out for yourself.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Okay, trace the way back somehow to the exact street location, or I'll live in the dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hope it
That game sounds fun.
Okay.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man? Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer? Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead. You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even Sleepyhair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
That's the name of my employer. I work in...
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say. We are the workers, the union. We know what we need, what's right for us.
Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was. Thank God, no. Brilliant.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait, no. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it, finally.
No problem. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need? Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Oh.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
The man taps his fingers.
You want to know the funniest part about Minecraft to me? You can literally fall asleep holding a piece of meat.
So, yeah.
I just imagine myself in real life just like holding a steak and just falling asleep with a steak on my chest. That's just funny.
Wow, Blake, you bring about meat on your chest?
Oh, shut up. It's just funny. Like, come on.
I know, I'm giving you shit.
Before you stand,
Don't give me shit, man.
the bodywork
It's so
is
mean.
covered in blue and white
No, I'm
livery,
kidding.
bearing the number 57.
I'm like building this huge like coastal town. It's freaking awesome so far.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gate, a metallic drill.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, 10-20. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does
I'm literally leveling a whole mountain for this thing I'm doing.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
Huh?
What?
Sounds about right.
He lost his badge?
Yeah. That's the one thing about this game. It's so time consuming.
Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Copy lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
What's the date today? Is today the 9th?
It's a single-shot kill,
Right?
A9.
Or no?
An armistice, to be precise.
Huh?
Says
Is today the 9th?
9mm armistice.
Say the 9th? Yeah.
Okay.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking...
Okay, thank you.
anymore? Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco hit made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Actually, he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
He's like, ask him if he still got his wiener.
Sergeant
Wait.
Orson here is wondering if you are still
Yeah,
in possession of your genitalia. Over.
That
That's a
sounds
negative.
interesting.
Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I'm making a lighthouse.
Oh, God,
Gonna be awesome.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking...
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna...
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell...
Request denied, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said... Anything else, sir? Over. Okay, 10-4, sir.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10. Excuse me, sir.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9, over. 10-4, where?
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting...
Sir, Satellite Officer Vickman. So, was there anything else? Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
This is the Capri Cinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Yes, sorry about that. The Capri Cinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Alright.
You good?
Define good.
I don't know how to define it, so.
Then yeah.
Alright, I'll take it.
Kuno's
Oh my,
got
is
this.
that a pillager? Oh hell no, why
Ever
is
was
there a
such
pillager
thing
here?
as an ugly kid, then
No!
this is it.
Pillagers
He's
finally come to my
almost
village and I'm not
exquisite
prepared.
in his ugliness, like a
I'm just gonna
gremlin.
go hide.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break
I'll be right
free
back.
from the empire of his body.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthful!
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's...
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. You're testing Kuno's...
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't fuck...
I punch the shit out of the kid.
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still, the body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
This trash container, the body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer... The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out. Burst pipe until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Fritz nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow in the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smith.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make check.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza.
Hello?
Hey.
So my aunt just told me that apparently the city that my dad and them live in, they're
You look at everything.
you know how
This
Palm Springs is doing the universal income for trans people?
Yeah.
Apparently their city's gonna start doing that too.
So stupid.
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating.
Huh?
Thanks.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I just told her that too. I was like, no, I heard Palm Springs was doing it. I was like, I think it's dumb, but whatever. She's like, yeah, and she's like, why is it dumb? Trans population is the most marginalized population in our society with the least protection. I'm just like, I'm not gonna answer that.
That's so ridiculous. It's like
If you're gonna do universal income, it needs to be based on an income level. Like, you need to be doing it for everybody, not just a particular group of people, because then you're segregating that group of people from everyone else, and that's not what we need.
On top of that, it's like, don't you think that's gonna bring backlash on like the community of trans people? It's like, come on.
Exactly, like, because everybody's gonna feel that's unfair. It's like, okay, why are you allowing this group of people this special privilege and not us? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're gonna be doing a universal income, they need to do it for everybody. Like, they need to freaking, like, okay, if you make less than X amount, everybody gets this universal income, not just this one particular group of people.
And it's gonna be abused by people.
People are just gonna be late. They're gonna stop working.
No, on top of that, people are just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm trans." You don't have to be trans. You don't have to actually have a sex change or anything. You just
exactly
claim
you just have to identify.
Yeah, it's like so stupid.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
This button looks new.
I don't feel like getting in a fight with my aunt about that. That's so annoying. She's like really over into that whole thing. Like, she's one of those people where she's like, she's wondering why I'm not as involved as she is when she's not even involved in that